What up, everybody? Welcome to episode 3 of the gmPM show. Hope everybody's doing well. Appreciate y'all joining us, man. Me and the boys have been absolutely cooking. First 2 episodes were incredible. Shout out to Hunter and obviously like some of the guests that we have. We have some special guests today as well. It's going to be amazing. We have a lot to talk about: NBA, NHL, World Cup. I mean, there's so much that's cooking out here, like on the prediction market front. But let's say what's up to the boys. Brad, Kkoma, what's good, my boys? How we doing?
The GM gang, not too bad. Just another day here out predicting the future, essentially. Just stoked on yesterday's results for MLB. We can get into that a little bit later. And, yeah, dude, let's go.
Let's go. Kkoma, fresh from Vegas, bro. Like, tell me, did you become a millionaire? Did you go to the sports book and pitch anybody on how they should be doing prediction markets? What's the deal?
I couldn't be the evangelist that you guys wanted me to be, unfortunately, but I did lose my wallet, which is great. So somehow I did lose money one way or another.
Physically, you physically lost your wallet.
Yeah, I guess I was having too much fun in the sports books or something. I don't know. One way or another, Vegas always wins. But yeah, no, overall it was good. Ironically enough, maybe it's because I'm just so addicted to Polymarket now, or just prediction markets in general. Like, the idea of doing it through a sports book is not as appealing as it used to be, especially like the cash out option, right? So like if you're at 80, 90 cents, why not just like cash out? But you can't do that with like the tickets or the slips. So you have to wait till the end. But no, I mean, maybe things are changing in the future. Maybe like Vegas will add some type of prediction market cash out option. So I think that could be interesting, but I don't know. We'll see.
That's interesting. I wonder if they would do something like that. Like, that would really like change the whole game. But I mean, some way, shape, or form, they have to be exposed or building something, right? I read because I saw the DraftKings CEO has been going crazy on the timeline. Like, this guy's like literally losing his mind about Kalshi and everything else. They have to be like, the sports books have to be partnering with some of these giants, no? Or building their own thing, don't we think?
100%. If there's money to be made, they're gonna do it, right? So yeah.
100%. All right, cool. Before we get into, the first story that we're going to kick off with, but I want to bring on our guest because he's going to be our special contributor today. You guys know him. Camel NFT is here with us. He is building something super special, a trade Onsight, which he's going to tell us about as well. But let's bring up my boy, Camel. What's good, baby? How are you, bro?
Yo, I'm living the dream. You guys are the only people I'd get on a stream with at 10:30 in the morning for. So I got my big ass coffee here. I'm ready to lock in. I got kind of cooked on the Spurs last night, but it happens to the best of us. I hope we're doing a full recap because a lot of games on the slate today. And I always say that betting on sports and prediction markets, not the smartest way to go, but every single day I'm on like tennis, cricket, fucking some sports I don't even know. I was on Switzerland and Finland yesterday. I didn't even know what sport they were playing until the match was done. But what can you do?
That was hockey.
Yeah, it was hockey. We won.
Yeah, let's go.
Who's we? Is it the Finland or
we is Switzerland because that was
like,
the
I won. I don't care who the team was. I won.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, wait, so you didn't even know? This is like when Brett was telling me how he was doing like, Thai table tennis matches.
Oh, bro, the Polish table tennis leagues go hard.
That's what I'm talking about. What are you doing out here?
Nuts.
Bro, I got like so into cricket in the last like 2 months because it's the only like game that's consistently on at like 10 in the morning. And so like me and my buddies, we have a group chat where we're just dropping cricket plays. Like right now, who is it? Who's playing? I think it's like the Gujarat Titans are playing. No, it's the Royals, not the Kansas City Royals, of course, but the Rajasthan Royals are playing. The Hyderabad, and so we're obviously basically full port on the Royals to win. So let's see what happens.
Campbell, would you say it's very similar to what sport, like baseball, or what are we? Yeah.
So imagine baseball, but there's no foul balls, and everybody just does 9 innings straight in a row. So you got basically the top is one team and then the bottom is the other team. And then it's high score from there. It's honestly electric. Like, it is a great sport to watch.
Interesting. No
mascots
pitch
in
clock or
cricket?
anything?
There are mascots and there are cheerleaders.
What?
go, dude.
There are?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's like genuinely wild.
Dave, I got to get you to KBO, Korean baseball. Like that is intense too, because the pitchers are horrible. Like, so it's like nonstop, like just hitting and bat flipping and cheerleaders, like Emma was saying. So it's a wild sport, but that plays at like 5:30 East Coast time, so that's pretty early.
That sounds amazing. I mean, that really does sound like absolutely amazing. Like, I want all of that. Like, yes, please. Yeah, home runs, cheerleaders. But so wait, how long did it take you to really understand cricket? Like, is it something you picked up quick? Because I don't think any American genuinely like takes the time to really give a shit about cricket.
Yeah, I think it probably took at least 2 to 3 weeks with me and a couple buddies, like consistently like watching the games, and we're like, how the fuck did this person just score 6 points on a backwards home run? But we got there at the end, and like now we're cooking. Like, we're doing really well on our cricket plays. But they're in the playoffs right now, and I don't know what's gonna happen, because playoff cricket is a whole new beast, as we know from playoff basketball.
Playoff cricket.
Floppers,
that
man.
was, bro, that was not on my bingo card for today. Playoff cricket. Even on this show, sometimes I'm just like, playoff cricket. All right. It is what it is. Let's talk, guys. First off, here's what I'd like to say to all you Knick haters. All right. Kkoma, this is partially for you as well, because you chose the Cavs last game, and we decided that we are going to bring out the brooms, baby. The Knicks are headed to the NBA Finals for the first time since 1999. This city is probably like on the verge of burning down. But boys, come on. We could talk about Spurs and OKC like in a second, but we have to give this Knick team their props in every single thing that they've been doing, bro. They put on an absolute Granted, Cleveland gave up. Their coach is out here talking crazy. Like, analytically, the series we're still up in. I don't know what Kenny Atkinson was talking about. But boys, can we please give my Knicks their proper due now, being in the finals? Please.
I mean, have you guys seen the price for those courtside tickets that are going around, man? Like,
bro,
some guy
crazy.
paid like 6 figures, man, for a courtside seat. That's
yeah.
You gotta really love your team, man, to be dropping that kind of dough.
New Yorkers got money to spend, and it's been forever, dude. It's genuinely been forever. I saw a post yesterday. Some guy's like, I've been on SeatGeek for the last 30 minutes checking out MSGs, like, and they got me convinced out here that $7,000 for like Section 300 is a good deal. And it's like, bro, I'm serious. Like, this is kind of like where we're at. Kkoma, give my Knicks their proper. You and your regression, and I don't know what we were talking about last week, bro. Picking the Cavs.
No, dude, that's how you know prediction markets move fast. That was Monday, my friend.
Oh my God. Today's Wednesday.
Yeah, today's only Wednesday, my friend. But dude, I mean,
shit.
yeah, I guess regression isn't a real thing, because Cavs definitely laid an egg. And I mean, the Knicks are the real deal. I knew they were going to win this series, but I just thought that, Adam Silver just wants to get his ratings up. He needs, like, he can't just have these sweeps, so I took a little bit of a gamble. I'm not gonna say like I was super confident in it, but when there's value, you take it. So but unfortunately that didn't work out. But and then I also thought there would be regression with the Avs game yesterday. So when they were down 1-0 at 30 cents, I took it. It looked like it was gonna possibly be tie game and then overtime and whatever, but it didn't happen. So yeah, you take your losses, you move on. But overall, kudos to the Knicks. I think they actually have a pretty decent chance of winning this, just because they're a good, solid team. The East was really weak, so not a lot of like competition there. So no real injuries or issues. And then the Cavs and the OKC are just like killing each other at the moment. Like, in terms of just the series itself, it could go to Game 7. I just saw like a clip of Wemby was whispering to his bench players saying like, take him out. And then like next thing you know, there are like 2 hard fouls on Jared McCain. So, this is going to be a very physical game between the Knicks. Between the Spurs and the OKC. So yeah, I think Knicks have a good shot.
Let's go, baby. That's what I like to hear. Camel, talk to me, bro. Are you on this Knick bandwagon or what?
So one of my buddies used to work for the Nets, and the separation between the Nets organization and himself was not very good. So I'm full port Knicks, baby, all the way. I
Let's go.
bleed blue and orange because you don't disrespect my boys like that.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I love that, man. I love it. So now, wait, do you guys genuinely think, because everybody I'm hearing, everything is like, oh, it's cute, but like they're not beating like this team. And obviously, like the traditional shit that you hear is like, look, the Knicks like are going to sweep. Some say like you have one camp that's like, oh, it's too much time to rest. The other camp is like, they need the rest and it's going to be good. Where do you guys fit in on this now? Because I'm on the side of like, let my boys rest, like you said, Kkoma, right? Like these guys are gonna knock you. They're literally murdering each other on the court in this OKC Spurs game, and we are gonna be fresh. I genuinely believe that we have a shot to win the finals. Kkoma, what do you think?
No, I think so too, but I think rest versus rust is a real thing. We saw it with the Carolina Hurricanes game 1 against the Montreal Canadiens. Like they lost like pretty badly actually that first game, but ever since then they just like bunkered down and was like, hey, I think Canadians only shot like 15 shots on goal, like that the most recent game. And then even the Knicks game 1, like they got too much rest against the Cavs, right? And then that made that crazy comeback, right? So like and then there's another one, even OKC against the Lakers, like that game 1, they swept the first round, and then the Lakers looked really good. And then of course, like LeBron's like 55 or 100 years old, so eventually the dude gets tired. So the third and fourth quarter, they start to realize like, hey, we're actually a way better team, so let's start locking down. So I could kind of see this like Knicks Cavs game 1 type of feel, whoever they play, just because there's a thing about rhythm where you're playing like every other day or things like that, and you can understand the flow. It's really hard to replicate like game state, right? So I think it's gonna be an interesting struggle for Knicks, especially because they're gonna be the ones traveling probably to.
Maybe I'm just too hardcore of a fan. It's been so long. You know what I mean? Campbell, talk to me,
I'm
bro.
trying to be like logical here or like analytical, but
I love college football. Like you get me on like come September again, we're gonna have a really in-depth conversation. I don't know how much you guys follow college football, but like
I love college football.
Rest and breaks is the death of teams. As I'm a Braves fan, I'm a Georgia fan. Let me tell you, every single time Georgia wins the SEC championship, they get the first round bye and they just get fucking dog walked in the playoffs because they're rested, but they're rusty. Like teams need momentum. Like honestly, if the NBA championship started tomorrow with the momentum behind the Knicks team, Knicks in 4, they're sweeping. I'm putting my life savings on it, right? But what you're going to have is you're going to have a game 6. You're probably going to have a game 7 if I was a betting man, which I am apparently, right? And you got a team that's going to be coming off of a huge game 6 or a huge game 7. They have all the momentum behind them now because like it's going to be a few days. Like Knicks are going to be like the adrenaline's going to be worn off. They're getting mentally ready for the next game instead of riding the fucking hype behind them. And I think that momentum right there means everything.
Yeah. Fair. Agreed. Brad, what's your take?
Just, as long as they're not flopping around and faking injuries and, trying to do all that stuff, I mean, that's kind of what I'm watching, is the barely got grazed and all of a sudden, head snaps back and they're going flying, and so honestly, I feel like, they might get hurt from trying to fake a call a penalty than actually get any sort of injuries happening, so we'll see who, we saw it last year, especially after, NBA after All-Star break, they really start to, rest their star players and things like that, or possibly that star player like, I rolled my ankle and so now I'm out the rest of the game because we have a big game tomorrow, that type of stuff. So we'll see kind of who's going to be starting lines, who's going to be playing the most amount, putting the most amount of time on the court.
Yeah. So let's talk about this quick before we kind of move on to the next thing, because I want to hear who you guys have coming out of the OKC Spurs series. But last night, like, it's a 10-point, right? They're down by 20 at one point. They cut it down to a 10-point lead, right? Like, Spurs are now starting to come back. Literally, ball goes off of Chet's foot. They don't get it. They don't get the the Spurs coach on the sideline being like, let's review it. Game keeps going. Momentum shifts like that genuinely matter, in my opinion. Like when I was watching that, I'm like, I can't understand this, right? And I thought the Spurs were going to take yesterday. It looks now, and Kemal, I want your take on this because you were like, I kind of got rinsed yesterday. I was on the Spurs yesterday too, but like looking at this series, obviously OKC wins yesterday. I think they win in San Antonio, and I think San Antonio does take Game 7. But like, tell me about like, Kemal, what about like yesterday, like last night's game? What did it show you, and what do you think about kind of the rest of the series we got?
Yeah, well, it's bold of you to assume I actually watched the game, first of all, when the Braves were playing. So, Braves, Red Sox, or, OKC, Spurs. Like, which one is the normal person going to pick? Obviously, Braves, Red Sox. It's a way better game. But, I think what it comes down to is something that I've learned. I'm not a huge NBA guy by any means. It's probably the sport I know the least about, which is Wemby can't do everything. And I think they might have figured him out. Like, he's a generational talent. Hot take, he's probably top 5 all time. But he can't do everything. And when you have a solid core in OKC, a team that can pass the ball, a team that can generate points from anywhere, that's what's going to win. One superstar versus 5 extremely good players. Like, the numbers are on OKC's side. Also, De'Aaron Fox, I was on points for him, and he fucked me. So, like, I'm just really mad at the Spurs right now, just in general.
Bro, Wemby had 1 rebound in the first half yesterday. 1 rebound. Like, that is absolutely wild. But when you watch these replays, he's literally just being mauled every play down there. And it's like, then there's no flow to the game, right? The whistle's blowing every 30 seconds, that up and down the court. It's just riddled with foul calls, man, and it's crazy. But yeah, here we are. All right, so who you boys got coming out of the West? Let's hear the picks. Kemal, who you got, and then we'll go Bread and Coma.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to OKC from here. It's a revenge trade. Probably going to go Chet Holmgren points too, just because I'm really mad.
Fair enough. And maybe you'll even watch the game. Who knows? Bread, what's your pick?
Yeah, I've got Thunder just because they're less, they're priced at 42 cents, man. That's less, I'll win more on the coin flip. So I'll take them.
Kkoma, where you at?
Yeah, I got to go with OKC. I know Camel said that, they're 5 regular players, but dude, there's a 2-time MVP. Like, Chet was the first round, first pick. Like, OKC has just done such a good job of collecting like these draft players, like Infinity Stones. I still think that there's like a trade that's basically got them like all these picks. But no, OKC has just been killing it. I actually didn't play this game because I saw that like almost like 80% of the public money was on the Spurs, and everyone felt confident about it. I was like, okay, this is usually a bad sign. So I just said, ignore it. I'll just focus on the abs because I'm smart and I lost the abs bet anyways. But still, like I saved myself from 2 losses, so I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, overall, I'd say OKC is probably gonna take it. 5 superstars versus 1 is just too hard.
Let me know in the chat. Am I really alone on the Spurs? Maybe I just want to see the rematch from '99 because I'm just still bitter about it. If you guys remember,
maybe you just want the Knicks to win because if the Knicks
play OKC, bro,
it could be a lot more. Yeah,
it's crazy. But like when you're a fan, like I remember where I was. That was like the 50 game season. If you guys remember the lockout season, it was shortened. I was literally like in Manhattan, like jumping into different bars. 19 years old, like jumping into home for the summer, jumping into different bars, like watching the game. I don't know, man. Maybe I just want to see the Knicks finally like return to the glory because this is the best shot that we've had in so fucking long. And guys, like this team is cooking on all cylinders, bro. Record-breaking pace. People don't want they're like, is this really record? And it's like, yeah. Bro,
I imagine what our show could have been like if the Knicks weren't in the playoffs. But like we just spent like a good portion of it just talking about. This is now we're replacing gmpm as like we love the Knicks. This is gonna be the Knicks.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Understand. The Knicks are gonna do well. I believe it.
Okay. Fair. I'm sorry. I gotta bust out my Anthony Mason jersey at some point because Hunter coming on his goalie shit. I gotta start rocking my old school Anthony Mason jersey. Anyways, all right. MLB boys, I know you guys are chomping at the bit. This isn't my shtick, but I know that Bucket went 3 for 3 yesterday, boys. So congrats on that one. I love seeing that. Talk to me about the slate of MLB yesterday. What's the deal?
Yeah, dude, we went 3 for 3 yesterday on our pro picks, and overall we went 10 and 5. So the the couple days ago we hit some regression, your favorite word there, and
Yeah.
it's part of one of the things that having built several agents now over the past couple of years for sports and sports trading, is that a lot of times you'll get 2 days where it's just kind of a losing day, right? Your record is awful. Maybe you only win one of the 3 pro picks, and the mistake a lot of people make is they start tweaking things then, and variance is just a part of it, a part of sports in general, right? And so it fought all of my inner demons to be like, don't touch the code, just let it go, and we didn't. And so yesterday, we're back to 10-5, 3-0. Today we've got the pro picks today. Kkoma, should we tell everyone what the pro picks are for today?
100% we should share it here. Like if you're at the gmPM episode, you get all of our pro picks right here.
Oh, let's go. Hell yeah. So this morning bucket agent Camel took Braves. So we'll be watching that game today. It's got the Pirates and it's got the Dodgers for its 3 pro picks. And so another full slate of 15 games today. You can head over to bucket bvcket.xyz and go check out the picks.
Pirates, Dodgers, who and what was the third?
Braves.
Oh, the Braves. That's just like, are we just saying that because like Camel's here, or like is that like
no? Because they're playing the Red Sox,
and they're like the best team in baseball. It's not like it's a hard pick. It's like the best team in baseball against the worst team in baseball. Like, it's obvious.
Yeah. Anybody playing the Red Sox will probably win. So I mean, it's a pretty easy. We're at like 65% confidence in that decision. The agent is so, and there's actually a decent edge because the market only has them at a 48%. Right? So the market actually thinks that the Sox will take it today, but like that's insane. It's definitely going to be the Braves.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if the Braves went out from here just like every game the rest of the season, and that's just based off
like it's crazy, bro.
That's just based off of pure analytics. That's nothing but pure numbers.
What is Onsight showing you, bro? Is what I want to know. That for the Braves to win out for the rest of the season, that it's fucking May still, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I think what it comes down to is the Braves have won way more games than they've lost, and everybody else in the MLB is complete garbage. So that's what it comes down to.
Wait till my Dodgers, bro. Wait till my Dodgers. Come.
Oh, the Dodgers that dropped the series against the Braves a couple weeks ago. Just making sure.
How many rings did the Dodgers win recently with Mr. Freeman? Your golden goose.
I'm not gonna sit here and shit on Freddie Freeman. He's a great person, but let's remember every time he comes back to Truist Park, he starts crying because he misses the team.
Fair enough. But I think he's used to LA now. I think his wife and kids love the LA vibes.
Oh yeah, dude. You guys need to get Freddie Freeman's fucking dentist. Like that guy has the shiniest teeth I've ever seen in my life.
Those are near that.
Who's sharing? What are we looking at? What do we got?
There we go. There's the bucket. There's the bucket page. Yeah, so you can see the picks. Yeah, there are 3 pro picks today, and we've got Jays, Guardians, Brewers, Mariners, Diamondbacks. Mets really?
Sometimes we don't even agree with our agent picks. We're just like, really, the Mets? Like what? I mean, it's the Reds, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that might be good, but I feel like it's a pretty solid
Twins game. I wonder how many people would actually watch it. Like that is like, I mean, actually, the White Sox are doing decently, but still, like who watches?
Oh god, dude! Some of the games yesterday were so boring. The Twins yesterday that
how do you
that game
baseball
wild, but
May, bro? Like I don't get like Campbell. You could watch baseball like in May, like you watch the baseball game over like the playoff basketball game yesterday.
I mean, baseball is an electric sport. I think in my old age, I've really grown to appreciate baseball.
Oh yeah, dude! I was talking to my wife yesterday. I go, "Oh, I found my old man thing, right?" Because like I'm getting older, and I was like, "I don't want to build birdhouses in my garage." You know what I mean? I want to find something, And I've been listening to the broadcasts of the MLB games, and so I'm just like walking around my house, like constantly, like there's always a baseball game on now.
Yeah, dude. I know it's fantastic. I mean, first game's at what, like 106, and it doesn't end until 10:30. You got so many great games. And then don't shit on the birdhouses though. Like low key, like birding kind of fucks.
Yeah. I haven't crossed that that threshold yet into caring enough about birds to care to give them homes, you know?
Yeah, you'll get there. Give it a couple of years.
Camel, I have a
yeah.
question for you, because since you do watch, I mean, since it seems like you bet on every single sport, but maybe you have more, familiarity with baseball. And we'll talk about college football when it gets there. But like, how do you decide on picks besides the Braves? Like what do you look at? Like, is there any type of like pitching duels, or is it just more like just kind of wing it?
Yeah. So this is like really horrible because, I'm building a platform with all these great analytic tools, all the smart money in the world. But what it comes down to, I think, with baseball more than anything is which team is having more fun. Like, I think having
Okay.
fun is the ultimate metric. Like, if I'm going on fucking Reddit or any of these forums, I'm seeing players like fighting in the dugout. It's like, all right, we're just hammering the other fucking team instantly. I don't care if it's the Dodgers who are fighting in the dugout, which is happening a weird amount this season, by the way. But I think fun is literally the ultimate metric. Like, Pirates, Cubs, Cubs are going to implode again. They're having no fun right now. Pirates aren't having much fun either, weird enough, but they're having a little bit more fun than the Cubs. So, yeah, that's an easy win for me. And then, honestly, it's so cliche, but the momentum behind the teams and the pitching matchups. I think, like, for example, if we go back to Braves, Grant Holmes, I don't know if you guys, he's one of the Braves' best pitchers last season, but he's been shitting the bed this season. So he has no momentum behind him. If I was going to bet against the Braves, it would be when Grant Holmes is pitching, just because he tends to implode in the first and second inning. And then when you get in a hole, it's very, very difficult to come out of.
That's actually a good point, Brett. We should add the fun aspect of it because it reminded me of the St. Louis Cardinals. Have you guys been hearing about this? Or Dave, I know you're mostly focused on NBA, but the Cardinals are doing this like tarp off fan celebration thing. So there's a section in the crowd where this one dude took off his shirt and started waving it like left to right. And I guess it's like a reference to like college basketball or some, or maybe I forgot what sport, but some college sport. And then all of a sudden it went from like 1 to 10 to like 50, and now there's like a whole dedicated section. And then all the Cardinals players were like, "Yeah, we noticed it," and they really like it pumped us up. And then the coach,
it's the energy behind the team.
Yeah, the energy. And then the manager was like, "Hey guys, we want you back, so we'll pay for all your tickets to go and do it again." Yeah, and then now it's been like a thing. Like other teams are trying to replicate it, but obviously the Cardinals one is like more crazier. But yeah, I guess it's a baseball. It's like this tarps off concept. It's been crazy this year. Yeah.
Good. I wonder what kind of metrics we can track and what kind of data we can get to kind of imply fun. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if there's like a dugout sentiment something somewhere, or something. Because right now, I mean, the weirdest one we do is luck, right? Is like how lucky is a team going into the match, right? And there's enough data around as far as like the regression, how they're performing their last game versus 3 games versus 5 games versus season to kind of just be like, oh, they're just on an unlucky streak right now because they should be performing better than they actually are, And so right now, I mean, for Brave Sox, they're both, I guess, technically unlucky.
You scrape like forums or something like that, or like Reddit.
You scrape
that's what
Reddit.
Emma was saying.
Yeah.
Or
some of the Facebook pages. Yeah, well, we don't scrape fun, unfortunately.
Or people's sentiments, right?
Yeah, we do scrape people's
I hate
sentiments.
the Cubs.
Hey, everybody hates the Cubs. I've not met a single real Cubs fan in my life.
Oh, we have one in our chat, Kkoma.
We have one in our chat. Yeah, Alpha Wolf.
Alpha Wolf.
Wait, how would you measure fun, right? Like, Campbell, you're obviously with Trade Onsight, you're measuring sentiment, but like, how the fuck do you measure fun? Like,
I think fun is anecdotal. Like, I think it's one of those things. Like, we can build all the trackers in the world, and everybody does, and you can get fucking pitch velocity, off the bat velocity, fucking every single stat in the world. But this is one of those few things that you cannot track, but when you can see it, it does so well for you. And I don't know, maybe I'm just on a little bit of a hot streak right now, and so I'm like way ahead of myself. But I think when you know fun, then it becomes so much more easier. It's just so hard to define.
Interesting. Yeah.
That's stuff whenever you go on a streak, you're like, oh, this is the secret sauce that nobody's thought about but me ever,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm like pretty much a genius at this point in time.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally.
Some A-Cole in the chat wrote, what if they're having fun while fighting? Then what do you do?
Well, see, that happened actually. So the Braves manager tackled one of the Marlins players when he got in a
What?
fight with the pitcher, and then the Braves went on like a 10-game win streak or something like that.
Ooh.
So, that is fun and fighting right like that. The entire team rallied behind the coach, literally tackling one. I think it was like Ellie De La Cruz or something like that.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Sometimes people just need a little bit of, you gotta like juice it up the same way that they're doing the fucking carp section. Go figure.
Yeah, exactly. I need to step away for a second because my cat just threw up on the carpet, but I will be back in 2 seconds.
You're good. You're good.
Damn
Kkoma.
cats, bro.
Yeah. Boys, anything else on bucket before we go to the clay courts in Roland Garros?
Nah, let's go tennis. Let's go tennis.
Real quick, I mean, we've got for the Braves,
Yeah.
Camel's still listening while cleaning up after his cat, but we also, the agent picked NRFI, yes, for the Braves game today. So agent is predicting that there will no run first inning on the Braves game. So if you don't like watching baseball, but you want to have some skin in the game, you can just watch the first inning.
I love this so much. No run first inning. Okay. Copy. Yeah. Let's go. All right, Kkoma, what's been going on with tennis? Because like I've been seeing the chat go a little bit crazy, like with tennis. I know Chill Pill and Bumblebee have been doing tennis heavy. Where are you at with tennis at this point, bro? Like,
Can I just say I love our group chat just because everyone is good at their own specific sport. Like we've gotten people into baseball because of me and Bread, and then we've gotten people into basketball because like you, Prime, and other people. Now people are getting into tennis because like we have the people that actually enjoy watching this stuff. So yeah. I don't know. I think we're getting a really good balance of people, and it's gonna be great to have them on our show in the future. So cool. It's really good. It's not like a 100-person group where everyone's just thinks they're an expert. You know what I mean? But no, it's been interesting, man. Like tennis is one, like if you want to talk about swings, like in terms of price action movement, it is one of the craziest like swings ever. Like I've seen like a 97, 98 cents player live lose because like they were about to win. They're like match point. They had like two. They only need. It was like 40 love or whatever. And somehow they end up losing that game, and it mentally screwed up that player to the point that they just lost the overall game. Yeah. So it's just crazy. It feels like with tennis, it's like March Madness on steroids kind of thing, where it's you only need to win one game, right? You only need to win the one match, and you're fine. So I'm usually the type that would be okay with betting like from 50 to 60 something cents, but I'm starting to open my eyes a little bit with tennis because of like Chill, like doing a little bit more on like the 20 to 30 cents and seeing how it goes. Especially since if I'm watching the game and I could tell like, especially yesterday, it was really hot in Paris. So you could see the players struggling. And sometimes you can't, like the price doesn't actually reflect a player being a little bit tired or being, a little bit slower. So that's why I felt good about like sending like a full send on one of the players that I did was like Diane Perry. She was like 26 cents, and I just said, hey, let's see how this goes. Granted, I was chasing a little bit because I was doing these underdog plays previously and they weren't working out, but one play definitely just basically saved all of my like 4 underdog plays, right? So it's a very interesting way to play it out. Did I cash out? Of course not. Like I just waited until she won because that's who I am. But overall, yeah, tennis has been very interesting. You got to find like the gems where like you see value and like you cash out whenever you can.
Yeah, I mean, because 26 cents is wild, and that was a good win for you, right? 4-figure win. So congrats on that. I saw that slip that you put up on the timeline, which was kind of impressive.
There's a guy named Medvedev. He was 97 cents pre-match. He was ranked number 5. He was going against like some qualifier who was 5 cents. The 5 cents guy won in 5 cents.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's just one of those things where like if you like if you know, but like I mean even that was really lucky, but still like it's just crazy. Yeah.
I saw a slip on the timeline. Some guy put 50 grand on Yannick Sinner to like win his win his opening match to win, bro, 50 grand to win like $300.
Did you see
And
his
I'm like,
post? He was like, if you saw $300 on the ground, would you take it? Right?
yeah, exactly. That's the exact post. I'm saying to myself, 50,000 to win 300. He's like, he'll never do, like, there's no way this is happening. And it's just like, I guess when you have conviction, it's like when you're just so sure of something. I don't know.
Oof, bro, no
about
way.
you,
I've
Cam?
seen things flip that would like, no way. Because all it would take is one thing for that to flip, and now he's out 50K, bro.
50 grand.
Thing. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Crazy.
But Camel,
yeah.
what do you think about tennis? I know you might have some insights here.
Yeah. Let me show my screen if you don't
sure.
mind. You know, just the old on-site screen. But I know if you think I don't know much about basketball, I know even less about tennis. But what I do know is I'm on multiple of these markets. So I'm just showing the on-site screen. I filtered by sports, then tennis to look at today's matchups, and I am on this match right now. I don't know who either of these fucking people are, but what I do know is right here, this wallet I really like. We identified him as some smart money based off of like a ton of math that's even too complex for me to explain, but he put in 48 bands and he's been doing really well. So I instantly fucking went in and copied this guy because I like making money too. And we're doing pretty good. Like right now, don't know the score because we scrape Polymarket for the score updates and they don't consistently update them, but we're working on a fix for that. But guess what, boys? We're up to 61%. Also got to fix the red lines here because this one don't match. But we're looking pretty good on Halis. I don't even know his name, but what I like at a higher level, let me go fucking back one screen, is we can just look at all the tennis matches all fucking day. There is so much tennis today. Like, what are we locking in on? Who's got a lock for me? And a lot of these are low liquidity. Like, that's what happens. But when you get to some of these high liquidity markets, you see a lot of trading signals, a lot of people telling me how to spend my money. Like, I think I'm on this game too. What the fuck is happening in this game, guys?
What is
Who is that?
He's not watching the game. He's watching the the trend.
I'm watching the charts.
Basically trading, like this is why prediction markets is different, guys.
Yeah, look, all of the smart money that we've identified is on Navone. Yeah, so I'm on Navone as well, obviously. So like, let's see what happens. It looks like we're winning. So if we're winning, I'm not going to complain.
I like Navone's flag better. I think I would bet on them.
Shout out to Argentina. Shout out to Argentina. Wait, so Campbell, so fill me in now, right? So like you identify like smart money traders on your platform or on Polymarket?
It's both. We scrape Polymarket and our platform. So we build on top of Polymarket. We use their liquidity as well. Basically, every single prediction market is asking us to build on top of them too. So in the future, we're going to have a lot more added, but we scrape all the top traders and then we kind of go a bit further because like you can be a top trader and still be like horrible dead money because you have like one good win in 2024 and you're still in the money for that. So we make sure it's actual smart money that we're surfacing signals for. And then more often than not, they're right. Like all the smart money was on Thunder yesterday and I did not listen to my own platform. And I was like, oh, Spurs all the way. My fucking platform, the computer doesn't know what it's talking about. And here we are. Spurs knew exactly what was. Spurs fumbled, and here we are. But like, here's a couple more smart money guys, and I think we like to keep it like very simple for the consumer. I like to consider myself the layman a lot, and just like looking at this, I feel nice. These accounts are surfaced for a reason. I can click through and find out exactly what those reasons are. If it loads, it's gonna be really embarrassing if the website doesn't fucking load on me today, which is it looks like it's gonna happen.
Don't you love live demos? This is the best.
Live demo on a live product. But usually it loads. And then also what you can do is we have signal a feed on all of these markets. So like right now, 63% of the smart money is on Navone, which I got in when it was like 63% smart money, but the market was like 50%. And we do that across every single market as we surface these signals. So,
that's cool.
Iran markets, everything like that. And so it's really interesting because it exposes you to a lot of different markets. Like that's how I got into cricket for the first time. I found this crazy wallet that was like had a 95% win rate on cricket. And I was like, well, like let's figure out what's going on over there. Started watching the game, started making my own plays, and we've been doing really well on our cricket plays ever since then.
How do you identify these wallets? Is there something on Onsight that allows you to identify it, or is it kind of like how you are just manually just kind of?
So it's like a 14-step equation that is really complicated to explain to identify it, but we scrape all the poly market data and then do the equation to surface them.
Got it. So it's available on Onsight to identify those wallets.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's really that's the alpha right there, guys.
Yeah. So I mean, it's doing pretty well.
And then Camel, and then the guys that the smart money wallets that you copy trade, I saw this yesterday when I tagged, I was like, I feel like this was built for Kkoma, where those guys that can get the wallets that you're copying actually get paid as well if you copy?
If it's an Onsight user, you get paid. Where
interesting.
If you're not an Onsight user, you don't get the kickbacks yet. It's a little bit like more difficult to build just because it's cross-platform. But if you're copying an Onsight user, for example, Dillo's here leaking all of the bucket picks on Onsight, right? And so like here, he's got a copy. I copied him.
Oh my God, this guy's totally.
Let's go.
He's leaking all the picks. So I tailed him on this one, dropped him a little comment. He gets a kickback every single time he gets copied. And we're working on publicizing exactly how that math works towards the kickbacks. But, you know, we have some people come in, like Moose dropped a big play yesterday. We had Orangey dropping some plays, and like these guys are scraping a ton of copies. But what's really interesting is we've had some guys, really small accounts, like 20 to 50 followers on X, come in and start being some of the most consistent traders and growing their platform on Onsight really well and getting like way more copies. And I'm having like, you know, some of the biggest influencers in crypto, like, what's this random guy's pick today? And it's like, I don't know. He hasn't dropped it yet. I need it too.
Interesting.
Brad, we should create a bucket account on Onsight, and then
you should.
And then copy Dillo.
Yeah. And then copy Dillo. Yeah. But yeah, we made a link because the platform's invite only for anybody that's watching the stream or any homies that you guys want to get in, and so you guys will get the fees off of that. I don't know if you guys sent it in the stream chat already.
I'll put it in here right now.
But yeah, platform's invite only. But I think it's really cool. I think it just honestly makes it more fun because like riding with the boys is always way more fun. Like I'm not even mad. I am mad that I lost on the Spurs yesterday, but all the homies were on the Spurs, so it's okay. If I was on the Spurs alone, it would fucking suck.
Is it all markets too? You guys doing every market that's available on Poly Market? Or you guys
yes,
doing
sir.
Sports?
All markets. So we got politics, like we got everything. I messed with my curated to show you guys a bunch of other stuff, but if I like do it, like you got literally everything. You got the signals everywhere, like so yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I make my most money on politics markets and like FDV markets because like that's where you know what the answer is going to be, and then sports is just way more fun because like I don't like to sit on my hands and wait for Iran to close its airspace or not close its airspace. I like to hammer my cricket bet.
Yeah, that's super. But wait, hold on. Could we just rewind for a second because like. Where do these 20 to 50 follower accounts, like where are these guys coming from? Just out of the woodwork to just be like and start making just monster picks? Like that's
I mean
wild.
Yeah, I mean I just want users on my platform. And so I'm not picky, like, you know, the Orangeys of the world, the Cupsies of the world. Like obviously I love these guys. I talk to these guys and I'm really blessed to have them on the platform. I'm equally as blessed to have these like CT, not nobodies, but like very small accounts on the platform and dropping these plays, because if they're coming in dropping plays, that means they like the platform. Like I don't know these guys. I've never met them in my life. They're dropping the plays on the platform because they like it and they believe in the vision of social prediction markets.
Crazy. Well, and how long have you guys been live? Just out of curiosity, how long have you guys been live for? And like, I know it's invite only, but like, what's the kind of like the growth trajectory? Like, are you seeing a lot of like, I mean, how's it going so far?
Yeah. So we're in alpha. I think this is our 3rd week in alpha. We're seeing steady week over week growth. So that's really good. Obviously, it's still limited. We're probably going to open it up a lot wider sometime anecdotally soon. Want to fix a couple smaller things before we really scale it up. But every single update we've pushed has been really well received beyond the core user base. And like right now, we're not really gatekeepy with the invite links or anything like that. Like if you want to get in the platform, we can get you into the platform at this point. But before we do like our big, massive marketing pushes, got to fine tune just a couple small things. But yeah, I mean, it's going really well. We're starting to see more size on plays enter the platform. And I think week one, it was a lot of like people just hopping in to check it out because they were morbidly curious. But now people are understanding the thesis of our entire platform, and the network effect is starting to take off where it's like you have these small accounts, big accounts doing really well on the platform, and they're starting to grow their own platform on Onsight.
That's really cool, bro.
Hell, we got to register the bucket agent up on Onsight, Kkoma. That's what we're gonna have to do here.
I mean, it makes perfect sense, right? This Dillo is just riding on our coattails, so we got.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, Dillo. What are we doing, brother?
Dillo, though, he always likes our posts. He always retweets.
Dillo's the best.
Yeah, he's products. So shout out to Dillo. Thank you. But yes, we're gonna make our own.
Yeah, I'll give you guys some like stuff on the back end to surface it to more users too. So that way, like you're kind of more recommended for people when they first sign up.
Hell yeah.
Do you guys have are there competitors? Like, who are the competitors out there doing this, bro? Like, because
one competitor. I'm not gonna sit here and bad talk anybody, but they're like more focused on sports, more than anything, versus us going much wider with the entire product across all markets and like really embracing our own community. There's one like 5 follower, 1 user one that always comments on all of my posts and tries to vampire attack us too, but like that's what happens. I think our team's track record in terms of like their professional careers like really makes Onsight stand alone. Like we're in the Coinbase incubator and everything like that. So like when it comes to social prediction markets, I mean, I think this is the way to go. And I think also my thesis is that it's pretty hot take, but within a couple years, Polymarket, Kalshi, all these guys are going to serve as almost like a layer 0 for prediction markets. And then you're going to have consumer products living on top of that. And so that's where we're really hedging.
Makes sense.
Yeah, this like social prediction markets thing, I think it's an untapped market for sure. And if you could crack the code one way or another, because again, imagine like what made Vegas sportsbook so special is that you're watching the game with all of your buddies around you. Maybe this is more for like dudes. Like, have you guys, just went to a bar, you're just like sitting there grabbing a drink, you're watching a game, and then you talk to the guy next to you who's also watching the game. That's how you connect, right? So if there's a way where you could connect just like complete strangers based on like a common theme, which is like the Spurs versus Spurs versus OKC, or who's gonna win, there's definitely some type of like camaraderie where you could have like, hey, you made this pick, I made this pick too, let's win together, and then get that kind of thing. So definitely, if you could crack that code, I think it's gonna be huge market for sure.
It's like Heineken's commercial now. You see this? Like, fans have more friends. Like, that's literally the commercial for Heineken right now. It's true. It's 100% true. You go to a bar, you watch a game, like, especially here, not like if you even think about just in New York, 100%. You're right. Like the social component, I think is ginormous. Can we rewind for a second? Campbell, did you say that the majority of the money you make is on politics and on like guessing FDVs?
Yeah. I mean, that's where you can really do your conviction plays. More than anything, you can just continue to load into it because I think those markets are so volatile, and there's like a lot of fake information that gets passed around there. Like we were looking at the Iran airspace market just a second ago. I'll actually pull it back up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So you had this market and it bonded 4 days ago, right? But if you did one quick Google search, you knew that this market was going to not resolve to yes. There was a bunch of fake news out there. Market's super emotional, bonded it up. I just hammered no, dropped my thesis, made myself some money, made some other people some money, made myself some more money because people tailed me. It was really great for everyone. And I think there's a lot of opportunities like that in politics and all these culture markets versus sports, which is a much different kind of play. But the issue with politics is these opportunities are very far between, and you have to be very locked in on it, or else you're gonna be caught on the opposite side.
Interesting.
What?
What? So when you say
What?
that's all I got.
Oh, go ahead, Dave.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what funds the kickbacks? Like, are you guys taking fees on top?
Yeah,
of,
we
like,
take
the polymarket
we take a
positions?
1% fee, and so that funds it.
Hell yeah.
What's a thesis when you say get 10 upvotes on a thesis? So like you put out the reason why you're making this trade essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Like, so yeah, this is Dillo's thesis, 3 for 3 on bucket pro pick. It's a very in-depth thesis, as you can tell. But yeah, let me find one that's slightly better. Yeah, so like Tact5 dropped the cricket one a second ago. He's a little colder right now. I hope he picks it up a little bit. But honestly, like a lot of polymarket traders are at that 10 to 30 score because like we know what the track records are. But what's really interesting is we've seen our users continue to grow their signal score because they want people to tail them so they get the kickback. So they start to trade a little bit smarter. They start to understand what works and what doesn't in trading, so that way they can get the kickbacks. I mean, I always think that making people money is the best marketing tool. And like
facts.
First of all, me teaching people how to trade better in like a fun gamified way where it doesn't feel like you're being taught anything does really well for your own wallet. And then as you grow your signal, you get more followers and everything like this. But I mean, this was a pretty good play. Bowling's. So yeah, I mean, somebody writes this and talks about the bowling and cricket, like I'm instantly tailing it, just without a doubt.
You know, for this score, I'm sure there's like some secret formula behind it, but I assume that there's some reference to even like the percentage of, or like what value they're like calling, right? So if you call like an 82 cents one, maybe not as high signal as
calling that like 15%. Yeah, exactly.
50,
That's one of the, we use a lot of different factors, but that is one of them, is like your entry point.
Makes complete sense. This is awesome. Cool. I'll be honest with you, like, because I'm a builder and I'm also like doing a show with Dave and Brett, but I'm also like a creator, and I get tons of messages from like different projects saying that they're the next terminal prediction markets that's going to be huge. I'm really glad that you came on our show to actually like show us, because sometimes it's hard to like be convinced through a text. Like even with my interaction with you, I was like, I love you guys, I love you, man. But it's like, it takes time to actually like onboard and really just see what the product is like. So the fact that you're showing me this makes me way more convinced to actually try it out versus like a text message through,
for sure.
So now I can see the actual value. So it's really cool that you're able to like share this with our audience, because it's very different from like, hey, we're the next terminal, blah, blah, blah. Like we're social prediction markets. I'm like, I heard this before.
Exactly. I think you've seen, like, a lot of people have seen like every single pitch in the book. We're the next X of Y. Like that, you're going to see that every single day of the week and twice on fucking Tuesday. But I think once you really start to see the platform and you get your own hands on it, or you see other people talking about it, it starts to click a little bit more. And that's like a problem that I've run into with marketing this whole thing, is you have so many kind of dog shit products. I mean, some of them are dog shit. I don't feel bad saying that. That it really kind of makes the initial pitch a little less exciting. Maybe I need to figure out how to solve that problem on my own end a little more. But I think as more users start to come in, understand it, and like fall in love with it, you continue to see that value prop rise.
Love this. Gay. Wait, no, not this. I was gonna say gay. Widow said she would have put a handy on it. I don't know which.
I don't know. We're just gonna clip the Widow part where you said gay. So I think it's gonna be the other one.
All right, Brett, Camo. This is really cool, man. I'm gonna echo Kkoma sentiment too, man. Like the fact that like you came. I appreciate you obviously coming on and obviously showcasing this for us. I think it's awesome, dude. I think it's awesome. Obviously, like we wish you 100% like the best of luck and kind of pushing this forward, and hopefully we can have you back, obviously, like at some point. But we're not done yet. I just want to say thanks. But Brett, are we bringing it up? Are we swiping left and right today? Like what's our deal? What do we got?
Let's see what we got, because the hurdles of building new dashboards, new platforms, new things like that. So let's see
Oh,
kind
is
of
it
if
work?
it's going
It's
to
not
work
working.
today.
Okay. My
Oh
bad.
no,
My
I have no idea. We're gonna find out right now and see
bad. Okay, cool.
as we try to figure it out.
Yeah, man. I'm looking. Hold on a second. Let me just see something here. We didn't talk NHL. Like anybody hockey? I feel like we're all kind of on the same boat. But it's based off like after Monday. Kkoma, anything on hockey? What are you looking at? I know you
I
mentioned.
mean, I want my under 6.5. Yes. Again on the
Okay.
Canes and the Canadians. Like they were tied like 2-2 going into the third period, but like they just locked in and said no more goals, no goals. Have you ever seen that commercial, by the way? The no goals. Like
no
the credit card commercial. It's like, hey, what are your financial plans or blah blah blah. He was like, no, they're like they're, and then he was like, no goals, and it's like a goalie saying it. It's like, I don't have any goals, and I don't know why, but I feel like they just said no goals and they locked in and they said, hey, no more goals. So luckily I won that one. I might do the under again. It seems like these boys are just getting a little bit tired. And generally that means they just like chip the puck in on the other side and then rotate, chip the puck in, rotate, chip the puck in, rotate. It's like rinse and repeat. So
yeah,
I'd say under 6.5 if the value is good, but it's at 60 cents. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, well, I would probably lean towards that and maybe the Canadians if they give up the first goal. So if the Canadians give up the first goal, they'll probably drop down to like 20 cents. And I think I'll see some value there. But yeah. Nothing else beyond that.
Yeah, Canadians are at 42. Canadians are at 42 cents. Carolina's at 59 cents. And I know we talked about this obviously Monday, but I don't know. I guess I like the Canadians, man. I feel like they're
getting
just
exposed.
like the Knicks.
They're getting exposed. Like their team is so young. They're like 25 years and younger, and it's just one of those things where like they have youth and speed, but as you saw with Vegas, like a team that's very experienced, they know how to shut that shit down, and like they're so boring, but they're so effective, So
they need an older captain.
I mean, I want Carolina to win. I love the concept of a Canadian team just not doing well in NHL playoffs
every
always.
year.
Yeah, I mean, how long's that been going on at this point? But I'm a huge Capitals fan, like through and through. So I mean, I can't root for the Hurricanes. It doesn't matter that they have everything going for them. Canadians got this locked up.
Let's go. Widow, you heard that? Canadian. I don't know, but I'm on the Canadians bus too. Let's see how that.
I don't care about any. Both my teams are out, so I don't care at all.
He's just watching baseball like an old.
Yeah,
man.
now I'm on baseball now. The Flyers and the Avs are both out, and so no, screw NHL. But our insight desk here, our cards. Yep. So gonna keep tweaking this because again, it's more kind of League of Legends type stuff that like I straight up don't know anything about at all.
Maybe we should go to Onsight to see who.
Yeah, well, funny enough, I cashed on that match earlier.
Yeah,
I think it's that exact one.
You already cashed. Cashed.
Is that the one? I think that was the one I was on. These team names are really fucking long, and there's a lot of X's and capital letters.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's the one I cashed on earlier today. I mean, I had a market signal surface to me from a wallet I really like. I just threw some money at it and it cashed. Like, it's that simple for me.
Maybe our insight cards get powered by Onsight.
Hey, maybe
that would be
cool.
Yeah, Onsight insights, something like that.
Hell yeah, dude.
Go left. I'm pretty sure BNK won. Like
left. Let's go swipe it.
Okay, he went right.
He went right. Okay. More esports. I don't know shit about esports, bro.
Yeah, I don't know anything about.
I said go left. He goes right.
Left.
Go left.
Yeah.
More esports.
More esports.
So many esports.
They're all esports.
No.
Yeah, they're all esports today.
Esports. Right. We need better filters, Brad, for this one.
No, these are games that are resolving within the next like 8 hours or less. Right?
You know the thing that might be tricky with this one, Brad. Now that I think about it, because Camel said some of these he already cashed in. Maybe he was able to cash it, but officially on Polymarket it hasn't resolved.
Yeah, that's something that happens to us too, especially with the esports matches. They don't resolve them for a couple hours.
Why?
Crazy.
Like, why does it take like so long for resolution to happen on Polymarket sometimes? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, then especially like we ran into that problem doing all the EPL stuff because it's you've got 3 outcomes versus just the binary outcome. And so anytime there was like a trade or not a trade, I'm sorry, a tie, it would just take forever to actually resolve and get people paid out. So yeah, it's interesting. But so all right, we got a bunch of esports stuff that none of us know anything about happening today.
Hell yeah.
Go check out Onsight and learn some things, I guess.
yeah. Let's fucking go. I get and I mean we're revamping the whole inside desk, right? Like so like now like we're not just adding wallets to track, right? Like we're gonna be able to get to add the market that we want, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we can add any markets we want to on this now. As far as like our locks, we can go ahead and add. I already added your Thunder Spurs lock there.
Let's go.
You and Kkoma. Yeah, lock of the day, and then I added some others. Well, we've been chatting, as far as what's the upset market, well, Apple released a foldable iPhone. That one's getting a bunch of volume currently, and I mean, I don't think they will.
Yeah. And we're gonna have the Stitch team is obviously, and shout out to the Stitch AI team. Like the Stitch team is working on something for us as well, to be able to track like all of these, like essentially like everything that's happening, right? Like on some of these prediction markets, like where's the money moving, who's saying what, some of the notable stuff. So there's gonna be like a lot more insight like as we're going, but like we're still kind of building this, right? It's still kind of like episode 3, but yeah, boys. This was great. This was great. Camel, really appreciate you coming on, man. Anything you want to, guys, we put the link in the stream. I'll put it again, obviously, like in the comments, bro. Camel, anything you want to leave the folks, the gmPM crowd with before we cut out?
Well, thank you guys so much for having me. This is one of the most fun ones I've been on in a while. So, you guys are some goated hosts, to say the least. I mean, I think I've said everything I want to say, except for, I mean, realistically, I think Knicks in 4 is what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's fucking go. That's what I'm talking about. Man, you've been the best damn guest we've had so far. No offense.
Hell yeah, brother.
I want a gmPM with Camel and Hunter, and just because I feel like they got the nice like accent. I don't know what accent is this, Camel, please.
It's a little, so I live in Virginia, but I got a little bit of a southern twang to it, like Southwest Virginia. So yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah, we got our Wisconsin guy and we got our Southern Virginia guy. So yeah, we'll get a good blend of people in gmPM. I love it.
Dave, you gonna try to sneak into the Knicks game, bro? You should absolutely try to sneak into the Knicks game.
I'll go broke, bro. I'll sell I'm looking at my dog right now. I'll sell this dog if I have to, bro, to go to the Knicks. All right, chill out.
You could pawn it probably.
Or maybe he could just go make some puppies. I could just afford Knicks tickets. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, we'll see. Nah, man. I mean, look, I don't got that kind of money. I would love, bro. I would die to go to like a freaking a finals game at MSG. But I'll probably go to like some watch parties. You guys see they have like watch parties at Radio City, bro. They bought the Rockettes and shit, Knick City dancers. Like $10, you get into Radio City to go watch it with a bunch of crazy Knick fans. So I think I might do that. Like if it's finals. Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah. But that's it, boys. Kkoma bread. Anything else before we cut out?
Nah, man. Eyes on bucket. Keep eyes on bucket for today's MLB slate. We'll see. I don't know if you heard, Cam, while you were taking care of some cat stuff. Bucket predicted NRFI for the Braves game today too. So we'll have to see if that hits or not.
Hey, I'm a big nerfy guy. You say it, I'm telling.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Kkoma, anything before we cut out?
No, just stay tuned for the next episode. We are live Mondays and Wednesdays, so I know you guys are you want to watch more of us, but we have to just keep our our schedule consistent. So Mondays and Wednesdays, stay tuned for next week. We'll have more guests, and if any projects out there want to like reach out to us and highlight your project, let us know, and we'll always want to like support you guys as well. So check us out.
Next Monday, we got Almanac coming on. So, guys, you definitely want to tune in for that one. So, it's going to be super fun. Camel, appreciate you again, man. Thank you so much. And, guys, we will see y'all on Monday, man. Have a good weekend. Peace. Cool.